Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. The U.S. military plans to appeal an emergency order to drain the Navy's Red Hill fuel tanks. Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks made the announcement on Monday. The Department of Defense will appeal the state's order in federal and state court by Wednesday. The appeal will give the Pentagon more time to make its own decisions about the facility, Hicks said. The Defense Department also plans to analyze its fuel reserves in the Pacific within the next 60 days. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin will use the analysis to make a decision on the Red Hill bulk fuel storage facility's future. Hicks said there is a possibility that the military will decide to permanently drain the tanks. A leak at the facility last year contaminated an Oahu water drinking system that serves 93,000 people. It also threatened a major aquifer that is critical to the island's water supply. Hawaii's public schools are seeing a decline in coronavirus cases, but teacher absences are still high. According to State Department of Education data, reported infections among students and teachers appeared to drop significantly last week. But teachers remained out of the classroom and hundreds of calls for substitute teachers were left unfulfilled. The teacher absences resulted in an average of 1,621 calls per day for substitutes statewide. Last week, 2,350 coronavirus cases were confirmed across the state's 257 public schools. The department has approximately 13,000 teachers and a pool of 3,922 substitute teachers statewide. The State Department of Health today reported 1,068 new infections statewide. No new coronavirus-related fatalities were recorded. Hawaii has seen 220,356 infections and 1,181 COVID-related deaths since the start of the pandemic. Health officials today reported 727 new cases on Oahu, 140 on Hawaii Island, 153 on Maui, 28 on Kauai, 1 on Molokai, and 5 on Lanai. 14 Hawaii residents were diagnosed outside the state. Hawaii's active case count has been in steady decline for more than a week. Officials today reported 37,799 cases that are considered to be active, down 4,081 from yesterday. Of all the confirmed infections in Hawaii, 5,618 have required hospitalization. One new hospitalization was reported today. Honolulu police are investigating an incident in the Kalihi area that left one man shot in the foot. A first-degree assault investigation was opened after a 39-year-old man sustained a gunshot wound on Monday. According to police, the victim was arguing with another man prior to being shot. He was taken to a hospital in serious condition. No arrests have been made. Meanwhile, HPD is searching for a man who allegedly robbed a newly opened collectibles store at Puck's Alley on Sunday. The Aloha Card shop said the suspect came in and pulled out what appeared to be a handgun. He took more than 30 sports cards with a combined value of about $25,000 to $30,000 and fled. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 808-955-8300. Two Honolulu police officers will not face criminal charges for shooting a man who charged at them with a knife. Last week, officers responded to a report of a man who was threatening others with a knife near Ala Moana Center. An investigation by the prosecuting attorney's office found the officers repeatedly trying to talk to Ricky L. Kaleopa'a down before he rushed them. Body camera footage shows officers engaging with Kaleopa'a. They offered help and said they would talk story if he put down an 11.5-inch long kitchen knife. Officers asked Kaleopa'a to drop the knife 25 times. As police tried to angle for a taser shot and deploy non-lethal beanbag rounds, Kaleopa'a suddenly raised the knife and ran at them. Two officers fired 9 shots, hitting Kaleopa'a 4 times. Separate HPD probes into the incident are ongoing. The 2 officers who shot the man returned to full duty today. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.